Hey guys, it's Shante Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns. Why do I always want a mouse for my iPad? I think I need to get one. I need to get a mouse for the iPad. Okay, there we go. So I'm live on everything except for Twitch right now. Oh my God, let's dive into forgiveness. Woohoo! What self-love looks like, because I have forgiven everybody, but I have not forgotten. And so that is the problem, because I'm not gonna not tell people that you ain't shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can't just sit here and just, like with this girl. Hold on, let me get Twitch started, y'all, and then I'll be okay. So Facebook is like, no, I'm selfish. Do not so yeah, I have had my share of people just trying to steal from me, like, my whole life. Like, it's just like, when do y'all stop? So let's start, because this stuff didn't have to be done. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like, everything that's being done did not have to be done. They could have just, if you had a life, you could have just used your life. If y'all had life, use your life. Like, it's like that. Make your dream your dream. Don't come and take mine and then try to kill me, because that's what's happening. That's what happened. That is what happened. So anyway, that's it. Oh my God, I look ridiculous. Okay, anyway, I'll keep it like that anyway. So now let's talk about what today is. So anyway, I was like in college, and I tell these stories so many times. Like, I'm in college and I had like a full load and or whatever, and I was working like 2 or 3 jobs, I think 2 or 3 jobs, trying to finish and graduate school. So Jack and Shamar play a lot, so they get to, their parents help them, all that stuff. I don't get that type of help. So what happens is I have to work a lot or whatever, and people just still doing all this hating on me and all this different stuff. So I'm dealing with a lot. Like, I was dealing with a lot. I was an art student and I was a theater student, and I had hours to complete and everything. So Shamar, one day I make up a dance to Waterfall by Michelle Deggiocello. Was it Waterfall? Waterfall, or was it it was something about Michelle Deggiocello. Michelle Deggiocello bitterly was like a masterpiece. It still is, y'all. If y'all going through a relationship, you are a person that has issues with relationships. I'm talking about if you a cheater, if you not a cheater, if you sensitive, if you not sensitive. Michelle Deggiocello's CD is beautiful because it goes through an entire relationship. Like, when you first start falling in love, when you start falling out of love, when you realize that you need them back, it is like the entire freaking CD is like genius. It is forever a classic to me too. Like, it is like nothing compared to it yet, except for Lil Wayne's Carter 5. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like Carter 5 is like my life. For real, just written out in words. Michelle Deggiocello has nothing to do with me. I just used to just love her music. Like, I'm a music person. So it's like, that was like my go-to CD for so long. So I made a dance up, and I couldn't finish the dance. I actually couldn't be in any other productions, the dance productions, because I had so much other stuff to do. I was like really into my artwork at the time. So when I went to go tell the teacher, she said that they could take my dance, and it's like, no, you can't take my dance, but you can take my spot. So that's it. So she took my dance. Her and Jack took my actual creation. You understand what I'm saying? So once they do that, and this is what was they were doing. I'm a really easy person to work with. My students can tell you. I'm talking about, now I have a plethora of people that I have worked with that will tell you, this girl is so easy to work with. Some people would say, one person, Miss Amber Harrod, would be like, she is so excited. I do get excited with my kids. Okay, so in school, yes, I get excited. But if it's just me and the kids, it's fine. If it's another teacher, she gonna flip out about everything. Because I be like, no, we going over this again. Okay, we doing this. But Jack and Shamar that day, when I was working with them, act like everything was so difficult. Like it was just like they couldn't understand it, they didn't get it, they didn't do this, they didn't. And it's like, why would you do that? Like to this day, I'm still the same type of teacher. I am very easy to work with. When my kids do productions, they always turn out good because I take my kids' ideas and everything. So it's like I'm so easy to work with. So it's like not even a reason for you to even do that. So that was their plan anyway. You see what I'm saying? So now we grown. We are grown. You know you crossed me already. You know you look like a something that hasn't been named yet. Like Shamar actually looks like a troll. Like a real troll. And her sister looks like she eats fish whole down her throat. I don't care if you sick or not, because I am too. Today, I'm on my freaking TikTok. Y'all, I don't care about nothing. I just be going through. All I have on there is like, I don't even follow people that do stuff. Like, I just like the people that like show the craft or show like the ASMR or whatever. That's who I follow. Why would I see your ugly face on my timeline and I don't follow you? Like, you're not a person I really want to be into. You see what I'm saying? You a thief. So why would I therefore now follow a thief? Somebody that I know has stolen from me. When I read her play was when that lady, listen y'all, I'm in an apartment at Frisco. I told y'all somebody was listening through my walls. When I looked at her play, she said she was writing something about an apartment something. So they were trying to use the stuff. The lady just kept trying to start arguments with me at the apartment too in Frisco. Saying my son was doing stuff. She'll see him outside. She'll start saying that we were doing that inside our house. The girl that we got there, it was a white girl there too. She came down here too from Texas. She went to Sauce on the Side. She had on a pretty dress one day. She think I don't know who she is. She was doing the same thing, just any excuse she can make up about my son. My son hasn't done anything to anybody, but it's like forever. They just keep trying to make up all these excuses. Calling the office, all this different stuff for what I don't know. If you stole from me, why would you want to have altercations or even be around me in any kind of way? Because I don't want to be around you. So it's like y'all continuously stealing. So the first apartment we moved to in Frisco, the girl below us started making all these complaints. We moved to another apartment. A year later, the ladies below us started trying to make complaints about that too. She would never even be there. She would see my son outside on his scooter. She said he was rolling around on the scooter in the kitchen. It couldn't be. The kitchen not big enough for the scooter to even turn. Y'all, I was telling y'all this on the podcast before. One day I get online and I see that it's a script from Shamar and it says apartment something whatever. This bitch is having these people send this stuff to her because they trying to listen inside of our apartment. If anybody is telling you that they heard something inside our apartment or I said something, they never came to our apartment. It's always just been me and my son. The kids wouldn't even come in. And they knew why. Their parents must have knew why. Blake was outside playing. Like, it was just like every time y'all wanted something set up between me and my son, it's like that is child endangerment because I haven't given anybody permission to do that to me or my son. Now my son is kidnapped. You see what I'm saying? And it's like we didn't do anything just so you could steal something to give it to some people in New York. So let's talk about New York. The Wu-Tang movie, the woman, the girl, that's my personality. The girl, that the sister that he was trying to talk to. That's my personality. That's me. Then I get to Roxanne Shantae's movie and it's like, that's just like my story. Only thing is we didn't grow up in the projects. It's 3 girls, all this different stuff. Y'all actually stole my story to give it to Roxanne Shantae. Then comes Issa Rae and Lena Dunham and Danny Glover. It's like y'all so stupid. Why would you steal from a black woman? That's how he got the movie Get Out, because in the thing it said 10 years or whatever. Y'all been doing this the whole fucking time. And it's like y'all acting as if I can't get nowhere because of y'all. Like, it's like y'all actually got people in a place where I'm already down to push me down again. Last time I'm just like, why would this nigga come and try to do some shit from yesterday? Then you got this dude at this job, who is this dude, Robert, doing this stupid stuff. You're calling me a racist. No, I defined it for you at the job, but on this show, yeah, I called you a racist. He thought I wasn't going to say anything to him. He sent this guy to me talking about he been working doubles. I said, well, I don't think I'm getting the hours because I'm black. They've been there copying every move I make. So now they want to put that into place. So that's what they did at every job. They copy what I'm doing, put it into place, and then start acting like somebody else there is me. So they can share whatever reward they think they can get. So once they cross me, the reward is you ugly. They're going to find a way to make you ugly. They're going to find a way to try to get you into a hospital room to make you ugly. Some of y'all just going to be ugly because you know you did something wrong. So I'm talking about, I'm actually just sitting there, right? I'm standing there and Liam is actually coming to me to talk to me. I said, I don't have to talk to people at this job. Like, he keeps saying I have to have some type of relationship with my coworkers. I do have a relationship with the coworkers. I have nothing against them. You see what I'm saying? Everything is an excuse. And it's like, Robert, I didn't do any of this stuff. So whatever it is that you coming to tell me that I did, you wrong. So that's when I brought up and I said, why did you let them take my tips? I said my tips were over here in this area. And then when I came in to pick them up, they were over there. And also, you cut my hours and you said everything was okay. But you still kept my hours cut. You see what I'm saying? You said it was based on performance. And then you said it was based on me having a problem with this man that keeps having a problem with me. Y'all talking about I don't give a fuck about the man. You understand what I'm saying? This man stood there and hollered at me. I don't care about him at all 3 times. And in front of customers. So I kept asking him, why are you having a conversation with me when you need to be having a conversation with Graham? I asked him that yesterday too. I said, do you know that when we were in a meeting you lied? I said, when I had an argument with Demetria, that was at DTLR. I said, Demetria is her. So that, and I said, I wouldn't have an argument with her because she's the sunshine of the world. Y'all understand what I'm saying? She is a very good person. So why would I come to a job and then start having all these difficulties and issues? I said, I'm a homeless woman and I need to keep my job, so why would I do that? At any of them. Every time a woman has actually walked up to me, started an argument, and then said I had to go. Y'all, I haven't done anything to any of them. But this shit just rides over in Illinois, but this time y'all gonna get sued. And I'm not fucking playing. Every last one of you, because it's some bullshit. Y'all let these bitches do whatever the fuck they want to do. I'm at the other job at the Yazaki. Some Hispanic girl comes and starts trying to, I'm not Miss Jackson. You see what I'm saying? Go after the real enemy and stop trying to make me into her. And even if she was an enemy, you shouldn't have done that to her either. If y'all didn't want the racist bitch there, you should have told her that and you should have told them so they can get rid of her. But I'm not the person running anything, whether they want to pretend to or not. Just because they follow me and try to steal my ideas and put my name on something don't mean that I was the person that did it. That is some I would have fired Miss Jackson that day. That day would have been her last fucking day. You mean to tell me you eavesdropping behind a door and you come in here and holler at a kid for nothing? When the kid gets out of the classroom, you gonna say you hate Hispanic people? I'm not the person in charge. Because I would have fired her that day. The other thing is that if I was running, what is a Nova Academy? Miss Woods would have been out the door, Miss Peters would have been out the door, Miss Washington would have been out the door. The reading coach would have been out the door. The teachers were okay. The parents were great. The scores were excellent. For you to make a dumb decision to fire your entire staff that has gotten you to have scores of 100% is stupid. Y'all, now the scores are like 0.2, 0.5. One kid out of the whole school is passing the test. It makes no sense. The proof is in the pudding. That's from stealing. That's why Miss Peters ain't got no teeth in her mouth today. Y'all keep messing with people that are not messing with you. And for whatever reason, you hoes always want to attack me and take from me like I'm yours to give. I haven't given you anything. I have led a really private life. And for y'all to put recording devices in my car in my house, to put it on TV, to take from the school, the education, and to mess it up. Y'all mess everything up. And it's like, for what? Because you are miseducated. Most of y'all can't even get your certifications on the first or second try. When you get to 5 times or 11 times taking a teacher certification test, don't you think you need to try something else? It's like you will never understand. And y'all the type of people that did it. At the all girls school, y'all, they stole all my make stuff. They sent me a letter, a fake letter that said I didn't get the grant. I wrote the grant. I get to the all girls school. This woman got everything that I put down on my make list inside the girls' classroom and don't even know how to use it. Don't know how to use half the tools in the classroom. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, what is it that makes you think that you got to put your hands on my stuff? What makes you think that you have to go through my computer? If you don't know how to do it by yourself, what are you doing it for? Then she moved to the apartments in Frisco, Texas, and started stealing there too. Anything I had on my Amazon account, y'all going through my Amazon account trying to see what's in there so you can buy the clothes that I like and the shoes and the purses. Y'all crazy. I don't care about y'all that much. Hispanic, black, and white. It's something wrong with y'all. Y'all, I'm talking about for real. Anyway, let me get to the point. Today is all about forgiving yourself for mistakes or shortcomings. Y'all really do need this 12-step program. I need my life back. I don't want to be in no fucking shelter with no gay-ass men looking at me. Most of them men in there are gay. I'm in a shelter with mostly men and they are mostly gay. They think I don't know. I know. I used to go to all the clubs, honey. Y'all gay. This man looking at me like I'm doing something to him. He probably one of Marcus's cousins. Y'all have to stop. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself for mistakes or shortcomings. This is something that you have. Radical acceptance. Acceptance of reality as is. You have to accept reality. If you ugly, be ugly, bitch. Do something about it. If you can't read and write, sit down and start reading and writing it. Acceptance is complete and comes from deep within. Emotion, physical pain, and non-acceptance is suffering. Let go and stop fighting reality. Letting go transforms unbearable suffering into more ordinary pain. Turning the mind implies that acceptance is an act of choice and requires an inner commitment. So you got to accept what is here. Acceptance is complete and comes from deep within. This means you got to get yourself right with God, the 12-step program. You have to get yourself right. Go through Lent. Go through Ramadan. You have to get yourself right. I like Lent because it's like you can go through the scriptures and all this different stuff. Emotional, physical pain plus non-acceptance equals suffering. So if you can't accept everything, then you suffering. So some people think I'm suffering. I'm not. Because I'm not in a place where I need to be somebody else. So I'm trying to reach for somebody else's goal. I'm trying to do something to see what somebody else is doing. I accept who I am and what the world has given me. And what they take away too. Let go and stop fighting reality. Open your eyes up. You can't be me. Just because you are a part of whatever you see in front of you does not mean that you are all of me. If you're not all of me, then it's not you. Letting go transforms unbearable suffering into more ordinary pain, which is a part of life. It probably won't even be painful if you let go and just understand what really is going on. Sometimes you have to really, like I always tell y'all about the rape, it's not your fault. If you were abused, it's not your fault. For real, it's not your fault. I've been meeting people where it is their fault. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Some people want to be raped. Some people want to be abused. But for real, for people that don't want to be, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that somebody would just try to sit around all day and try to see how they gonna set you up. That's why these people come to the shelter, to see how they gonna set me up. You understand what I'm saying? They let me stand a shelter a year and not touch my stuff and then set me up to steal everything I had. Turning the mind implies that acceptance is an act of choice and requires an inner commitment. So acceptance is an act of choice. You have to accept yourself as is, right here, right now, in this moment, and requires an inner commitment, meaning that you have to be right with yourself. That's what's happening too. Once they start all these people that keep denying that they did anything or trying to act like that's not the case, they start to break down right there when I tell them. Or when they see me, they start to break down. And so they turn into gestures, or they get that demon face on their face. It is because you already knew that was the truth. So go ahead and be ugly. So anyway, that's it, y'all, for today. It's Shante, Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns, telling you that if you already ugly, bitch, fuck off. You understand? Blake, I love you and I thank you. Have a great day.